Hello everyone, and welcome to your introduction to the Science Pedagogy course, Term 1. So this course is actually a two-term sequence, and so I will have you both fall and winter term. And this is a course that is hybrid and generally meets online with two in-class, in-person visits each term. However, just to give you information right up front, this term we will not be meeting in person during week 3, as I will be actually at the Oregon Science Teachers Association conference in Gresham this year, and that will actually be an option for you to attend. However, recognizing that many of you will have to be in person for other classes on campus possibly. So just so you know, this term 1, we will only have one face-to-face meeting, and that will be during week 8, and that will be on your syllabus and on your schedule. So I'm going to give you just a brief introduction of myself and a brief introduction to the course, and then you will have a video for each week going forward that introduces the assignments and work for each week. So for those of you that I haven't interacted with, I am Dr. Carla Hale, and I have been an instructor at Western now for about, I think this is my 11th or 12th year, and I have been teaching the pedagogy for science secondary teachers for several years now. I was a high school science teacher before moving to college teaching, and I have continued to develop my expertise in science and STEM education through my work on research with STEM in education. I was also an elementary teacher at one time, so I have a broad range of background, and so that spanned K-12. So if you are already in a classroom or end up this year in a classroom, whether it's middle school science or high school science, I have experience with those and have been guiding new teachers in these in this content area for a while now. And I guess the most important thing for you to know about me is I am still excited to be a teacher and to teach and to actually work with new science teachers and hopefully give you some tools and strategies and ways to plan and deliver your science instruction that will engage students and hopefully inspire another generation of students who love science and who are interested in what it can do and how it can help us understand the world around us. So with that, I'm going to go over briefly the structure of the Canvas course. So obviously you found the Canvas course because you're watching the introductory video. Some important things is I will post the new syllabus here once I have completed it. And there is an opportunity for you to sign up for office hours if you want to talk to me in person. So if you click on this, it'll take you to a calendar which shows my availability for office hours. If for some reason any of those hours are available through Zoom, but you can also, if you are in this area, you can meet me in person on Wednesdays and Thursdays and come to my office. But for some reason, if those times do not work out for you, you are welcome to email me and we can set up an alternative time to talk. I'm happy to see you in person. I really do appreciate getting to know you, and I want this to be a good experience, even though it's mostly online, and I don't want you to be confused, or it's really important to communicate to me if you don't understand something so that we can resolve that and you're not frustrated by instructions or the format or assignments and instructions. And while I do my very best to try to be clear and make those understandable, all teachers, including me, sometimes miss the mark, and so please feel free to email me. I am pretty responsive quickly to email. So having said that, there's the office hours. So we will also occasionally use this shared Google Drive folder to share information between each other. maybe work collaboratively on something. So that will give you access to the shared folder. We do not have a textbook for this course or the course next term, but you will be using the NSTA, which it stands for the National Science Teachers Association, website and resources, and you are going to pay for a learning student access that will give you very cheap access to all of their resources, which you will be using to help complete assignments and to learn about effective science teaching and the newest information about how to do that. So there is an instruction form for signing up for that. The membership is $70. That again incorporates both terms, so you won't have to pay anything next term. There is you need to follow those instructions very specifically so that you don't end up paying for both a membership and the Learning Center. So make sure you read that document and follow it. The other thing that is included is a webinar that was done live with students who have already started their courses across the country, who are using it in the same way that we're using it for this course. So it goes through how to access all the resources, some specific things that you have access to that we won't actually use in the course, but may be very beneficial to you as a science teacher. So the cool thing about it is everything that you add to your profile while you're you get the 6-month Learning Center access, you will be able to keep forever. So I encourage you to access those resources and add those to your library so that when your access expires, you will still have lots of cool, engaging resources for your students. That includes lots of materials about teaching science, resources, lesson plans, all kinds of stuff that will be useful. So having said that, please try to get signed up for your NSTA membership and your Learning Center access in the first couple weeks. You will be asked to use that, and I will check to make sure that everybody has gotten their membership activated. So that's kind of the brief overview of the start of the course. I will go over the instructions for week 1, but just kind of an format. Each week is generally formatted the same. You'll have an intro video, you'll have an assignment, you will have an instruction video, you will have an assignment section, and then resources that will help you to actually complete those assignments. And that's how each week is essentially designed. So I'm going to briefly show you the syllabus, which includes information about the projects that you're going to be working on this term. This class is taught in a project-based model, which is sometimes a little more confusing for students because we often are working on more than one project at a time and they sometimes overlap. So I will do my best to try to keep you on track with what assignment goes with what project by providing a lot of information up front. So you will be able to see here the projects listed and what each assignment is for each project and how many points they are. Grad students have to do a professional project, which will be explained in week 1. You'll have a schedule of kind of when assignments are due and which assignments each week. And then, so those are the most important things, and also how you're graded for the assignment. So take a look at that. Make sure you read the syllabus, and I look forward to seeing you in week 1 and going through your assignments and discussing what those will look like. So welcome to the course. I'm excited to work with you on science instruction and teaching, and hope you have a good first week.